Hello, my Cancerian friends. This is Maxine Taylor with your November forecast, November 2019 forecast. And I can't wait to share this beautiful chart with you. Now, this, of course, is a solar chart. Some of you have said, well, what's the difference between a solar chart and a birth chart? Birth chart is cast for you using your month, day, and year, city, and state, and exact time of birth. But the solar chart works beautifully. So let's talk about it. Okay, let's start with Mars. Mars is passion. Mars is the warrior planet. Wherever Mars is in our chart, whether now or by birth, that's what we throw ourselves into. That's what comes first to us. And so here's Mars focused on home, family, and real estate. Of course it would be. How appropriate, because your sign, Cancer, rules home, family, and real estate. So you're going to be busy with family members or real estate or redecorating or buying and selling a house or just staying home and enjoying it until the 19th and 20th, when Mars moves into that fifth house of fun and games, and you're ready to enjoy yourself. It's also the fifth house of children. So they are going to insist on your attention. You're going to put them first. You are a nurturing sign, after all, because they're going to insist on it. I hope that you use that Mars in the fifth to party and not necessarily with your kids, okay? Throw yourself into that. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, correspondence, and transportation, is retrograde till the 20th of the month. Now, while it is literally retrograde till the 20th, we have the shadow of the retrograde until December 8th. When Mercury goes retrograde, this is a time when everything gets confused. We do not start new projects. Instead, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. Well, here it is in the fifth house of socializing and romance and fun and creativity and children. And so any situation with children, this is a time to tie up loose ends if there's unfinished business between the two of you. If you're involved in a relationship or a fun time, you might want to rethink it. If you're throwing a party, cross the T's and dot the I's and make sure every detail is handled. Because with Mercury retrograde, anything can happen, and you just want to be prepared. Now, the sun, the yellow planet, is the giver of life. And wherever it is, it lights up that area of our life. And there it is in the fifth house of fun and games and children. And fun is anything you consider it to be. And your children will be your children no matter how old they are. They stay your kids. Well, around the 22nd, the sun enters your sixth house of work, health, and service. And so this is a time that you get busy on your health, your own health, and you might find that you're given an opportunity to lead, be a leader at the job, on the job. Again, with Mercury retrograde, I would not suggest starting a new job, but rather tying up the loose ends of unfinished projects at your current employ. Venus, the pink planet. Oh boy, that's love and beauty and money. It's in your sixth house, and so your health looks good, your job looks good, you're enjoying your work. And on the 25th, it enters the seventh house of relationships. So if there's nobody special in your life, that would be a time to get out there and meet people. Know what I mean? And if you do have somebody special in your life, they're feeling very good about themselves. And so give them your loving attention. Now, on the full moon, which is on the 12th, things come to a head. And it's in your 11th house of friends and group activities. So this is a terrific time to be with groups of people that you love, particularly philanthropic groups. Quite lovely. After the full moon, 2 weeks later, we have a new moon. Well, things come to a head on the full moon, on the new moon, because it starts in the dark of the moon when there's no energy. That's when things start moving forward. And so this is on the 26th in 4 degrees of Sagittarius. Find 4 Sag in your birth chart, and it will tell you where things start moving forward for you. So, don't you love your forecast? I think it's terrific. And I invite you to join me again next month when once again we take a look at your solar chart. So, till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours.